Samsung is about to change how your phone feels. Not with a flashy redesign, not with a gimmick feature buried in a settings menu, but with something deeper, a shift in how your phone thinks, responds, and connects. And once you experience it, going back to the old way is going to feel like a step backwards. Welcome back. Today we're breaking down One UI 9, and this update is shaping up to be one of the most meaningful Samsung has released in years. Built on Android 17, it might look like a standard yearly refresh on the surface, but that's exactly the point. The most important changes here aren't the ones you immediately see, they're the ones you feel after a day of real use. Samsung isn't adding more features to impress a spec sheet, it's removing friction from everything you already do, and that's a fundamentally different and smarter strategy. Start with something most people overlook: system animations. One UI 9 is reportedly making transitions noticeably more fluid, to the point where you stop registering them entirely. Opening apps, switching screens, swiping between menus, all of it is being tuned to feel instant. That might sound minor. It isn't. This is precisely what separates a phone that functions from a phone that feels genuinely premium. It's the difference between using a tool and using something you actually enjoy. Now, here's the upgrade that could completely change how you share files every single day. One UI 9 is expected to introduce a new Tap to Share system. Bring two Galaxy devices close together and the transfer begins. No menus, no searching, no waiting for a connection to establish. NFC handles the pairing instantly. The actual file transfer runs quietly in the background. You barely have to think about it. And that's the entire philosophy behind this feature, making technology feel invisible. You don't manage the process anymore. You just do the thing and it works. That's the standard every device should be held to, and Samsung is finally meeting it. One UI 9 goes further on the intelligence side, too. Samsung is reportedly deepening AI integration across the entire system. Smarter contextual suggestions, more aggressive and accurate battery optimization, a personalized experience that adapts to your actual usage patterns, not a generic preset. Previous versions of One UI reacted to what you did. One UI 9 appears to be learning from it. That's a meaningful distinction, and in daily use, it should translate to a phone that feels increasingly tailored the longer you use it. Notifications are getting a redesign, and it's one of those quiet fixes that Android users have needed for a long time. Cleaner layout, smarter grouping, faster action shortcuts. The goal is straightforward: less clutter, more control, fewer moments where you're hunting through a wall of alerts to find what actually matters. Done right, this could be one of the most appreciated changes in the entire update, even if it never makes a headline. Performance is another major focus. Faster app launches, smarter memory management, better background process handling. But the key phrase here isn't faster on day one, it's stays fast over time. That's what Samsung users have been asking for. A phone that doesn't gradually slow down, doesn't start running warmer after a few months, doesn't feel like a different device 6 months after you bought it. If One UI 9 genuinely delivers on sustained performance, that alone makes this a significant update. Zoom out, and the bigger strategy becomes clear. One UI 9 isn't just improving individual features, it's strengthening the entire Galaxy ecosystem. Better device continuity, smoother handoffs between your phone, tablet, watch, and buds. A connected experience that feels unified rather than cobbled together. Samsung is building something that competes directly with the most seamless ecosystems in tech, and with One UI 9, that gap is getting noticeably smaller. Here's the honest take. Features sound great in a breakdown like this. What actually matters is whether they hold up, consistently, reliably in real-world daily use. No bugs, no slowdowns, no features that work perfectly in a demo and frustrate you at home. If One UI 9 delivers on that promise, it won't just be a good update. It could be the update that redefines what Samsung software is capable of. So, are you genuinely excited about One UI 9, or does it still feel like an incremental step? Drop your take in the comments, and which feature are you most curious to try first? More details are coming, and as they do, this update might turn out to be far bigger than anyone expected. Stay tuned.